Tito, do you feel that you guys got an accurate assessment of Gio last year, just given all the injuries that he had throughout the season?
No. We saw him defensively make all the plays and then some, but we also saw how hard it was for him to get the ball over to first, and we saw it and we talked about it. And I think offensively, we knew he probably wasn't quite ready anyway, but then he had so many, the shoulder and knees and lack of at-bats in AAA. So no, I don't. When he comes to spring training next year, is it going to be different? I don't know. We'll see. He's having a good winter. Part of it probably depends on the makeup of our club as to how ready maybe he is. But the good thing is he catches the ball really well. He never let his offense get in the way of anything, which is a pretty big compliment, especially for a young kid with that little of experience. But he was banged up, and he started chasing out of the zone so much, and I think some of that was due to his shoulder, and some of that was due to lack of experience. And I guess my point is that'll get better. How good, we don't know, but it'll be better.
Will it be different for you not having Mark Shapiro there this year?
Yeah, but in a different way than maybe people think. And because Mark really did so much of the business side, and I would see him every day, or most every day, but he'd be coming through maybe on his way to working out, or just pop his head in to say hello, or he'd have Caden with him or something. And we're really good friends. But our baseball stuff really hasn't changed. I mean, I know Chris and Cherney and Derek's titles have all changed, but it's really the same. And you miss Mark as a friend, but so much of what he was doing in Cleveland was, like I said, the business side, or maybe working with Chris.
Right.
And then something, I'd talk to Chris. So it really hasn't changed. But, as a friend, yeah, I miss him. Yeah. But the happiness for him outweighs. Same with Ross. Right. I was thrilled for Ross.
Right.
I want to miss Ross like crazy, but I was thrilled for him. When we found out, we were out, the coaches were at Pebble Beach playing golf last week, and we got off the course and found out, and we put him on a speaker and started yelling at him. And he picked up first ring, we were thrilled for him.
You feel for him and Mark a little bit? Kind of, they're taking a lot of heat up there right now.
Yeah, that'll change. You know what? I do. But that'll change. People will warm to how hard they work and what kind of people they are, and that's just, sometimes those things happen, and I'm sure it makes the first couple weeks or month not quite as fun as you'd like it to be, but it'll get better. When they see how they do things, it'll change in a hurry.
Do you worry about Lindor? I mean, he had such a, he kind of just, 12 home runs. He did everything right. I mean, he set the bar almost so high as a rookie.
Well, that's what I was saying about April. Like, if you see guys come out of the gate, you never know. I mean, it's cold in April, but we know what he can do, and he knows what he can do. So regardless, I guess that takes some of the worry away. It wasn't like he had 100 at-bats and he had a little hot streak. This kid, he made his adjustments to the league, not the other way around. And he's a good player. And when he doesn't get hits, he can make plays in short. And no, I really don't worry. I mean, we'll certainly spend some time talking to him because I think we owe it to him. But he's good. Probably going to find ways to get better.
How do you feel about your left-handed relief situation right now? You got Crockett and Soto, and
we're still trying to look. Crockett's still young, and even by his own admission, he got a little bit inconsistent this year in some ways, maybe where he hadn't even his first year. That was probably his first time where he got hit around a little bit, even when he went to AAA. That happens. He's not necessarily a dead left-on-left guy. Soto may have some more of that ability in him because he can spin the breaking ball. But it's also hard to ask a kid who's got a month of Major League service to come in with the bases loaded and get the best left-hand hitter out in the lineup. So we're looking at things. The one thing we don't want to do is just have a lefty to have a lefty, because we like our righties so much. But there comes a point where sometimes you ask a lot of your right-handers, and they can do it, but you're asking a lot. If you can find a guy that you trust, a lefty, to get that lefty out, just to make it easier on the righties, that works. But if you have a guy and you don't want to use him, that doesn't work. So we're trying to kind of sift through how we feel about that.